Welcome to Talks with Pacarina. My name is Catherine Wolf.
And my name is Renier Rooster.
And we are the co-founders of Pacarina. And really, our work is about helping conscious leaders to stand in their personal power by letting go of their egos so that they can step up and lead and create what they deserve.
We would like to go a little bit deeper and touch onto these personal addictions that we are mostly not even aware of.
Yeah, any addiction is in the physical world is really a manifestation of an addiction on the inside world. And really our work is about helping conscious leaders to show up in their personal power by letting go of their egos and all the things that we need and the ego tells us that we need in the outside world in order for us to be okay. So in this topic of addiction, that means really looking at ourselves and looking at what are the things that we're addicted to that inside of us that get to show up as things in the world outside, but it's not really the cause of them.
Every single emotional state that we are not in control of, we are addicted to. And in control of, I don't mean controlling this emotional state. I mean allowing whatever this state is to come and to go. The moment we have to jump in and be like, I can't feel like this now, then we are controlling the state the best that we can, and mostly we don't get it right because the anger still gets to explode and the sadness still gets to take us down. So on a subconscious level, every emotional state that we are not in control of, we are addicted to the point where those states will be created and recreated outside of ourselves, and we will feel like this is happening to me. How can I continue to be so angry and just react? If it is anger, sometimes it is anxiety, like the fear of the future, not knowing how things in the future is going to play out. And what you will find is if it's anger or if it's anxiety, both of these states will take us back into the past in what has happened and into the future with what is going to happen. But this moment does not exist.
Which is really the thing about judgments. Because our emotions come and they go, like waves bashing against the rocks of the ocean. They come and then they go out. And then the next one comes and then the next one goes out. But we like to judge those emotions as something that I like or something that I do not like. And whether it's trying to hold on to this thing that I like or push this thing that I don't like away, it's really the same. Both of these are judgments. And when I am in a place of judgments, it is impossible for me to experience what I'm experiencing in this present moment.
And it's really all about the experience. Whether I'm okay with what this moment, this experience brings. And what you will find is every single time that we are not okay in this experience, because in this experience, I'm experiencing a very specific reality. And when I'm not okay with this reality, I have to experience a different reality. And that's where we find this vehicle, whether this vehicle is me lashing out or whether this vehicle is me eating a lot of food, or whether this vehicle, there are so many stuff outside of ourselves that we get to use as this vehicle to just alter this reality, this moment in which we are, and make it something else. And with that said, I would like to share with you that all of these vehicles are not what we are addicted to. We are addicted to experiencing a different reality because this one in which we are is not good enough. That story about liking something and not liking something and having something is good enough and something else is not good enough. So us not being in this place where we get to accept what it is that is being presented. And that's really the part where we get to handle these emotional states, these realities that we are not okay with. It's like, how do I make this different?
Yeah, and it's that non-acceptance of what is that leads us to these physical addictions, rather than just breathing and being okay to experience whatever this moment brings here and now.
So being able to be in a vibration of acceptance of what is really allows us the power, the personal power, to create what is not. And in that creation of what is not, we get to experience beautiful moments of this present moment, here and now.
I am a former control freak and was a very proud one at that. I was very in control of my life and knew exactly how I needed everything to be outside of myself. And this control, when I started to become aware of it, was really quite shocking to me, just how much this needing things to be outside of myself was causing me pain. At the end of the day, there's really absolutely nothing that I have control over. So anything that I'm doing in order to try and control any body or any situation outside of me is simply going to hurt me. And if I'm hurting myself like that all the time, I need something else to make myself feel better about that. And it's really only in the recognition of that I was able to go, wow, okay, I see where all of these little controls happen all around me, and just take a step back and be okay with the experience of that rather than trying to change it.
You are 100% spot on that you will never ever be in control of anything outside of yourself. But being able to be in a vibration of acceptance of what is being presented, whether it's good or bad, does not matter. It's really the only place that we will ever have control, is on the inside of ourselves, by accepting what is, knowing that it most probably would have been exactly like that if I was not even there. So taking control of myself, the event, the experience, whatever it is that's presented, will allow me this vibration of acceptance, like we said earlier, to create what is not.
And it really goes back to what you said in the beginning, where any emotional state that you are not in control of, you are addicted to. And that really is the control right there. The only thing that you have control over is the way that you respond.
And again, this ego, this control thing, is one of his greatest tools to make us believe that we are in control of what happens outside of ourselves. Because as long as we get to do that, we are not present in this moment, here and now. We are either in the past or fantasizing or having an illusion of the future, and based on that, we are not there. We are not there in that moment where we can really be in control of this and create what is not.
So if you would like some help with letting go of all the blocks to the awareness of this presence and this love inside of you, that is really all you have to share with the world in order to be in your power, then please do connect with us. We would love to have a conversation about how we can help you show up in your power.